Okay. There you go. Nice response on that hips forward. Back leg needs to bend a little bit. There we go. Back leg. You can see that lean. Now, when you get this rockiness, you got to get your legs real big, and you just can't regrip the net. You're going to take part of one of your fingers off if you keep doing that. Looking pretty good. I know it's hard to see because where the camera was, but your head's a little bit too far bent forward. You can see that your nose is really far in front of your hips now. Hopefully that'll be an easy fix, just sort of lifting your head up and pulling it back. Yep, and scooting out like that to your back is going to be a pretty typical thing when your head's got that kind of alignment. Okay, Bruce, I just had to do a little bit of extra trimming because you actually got an extra rotation. So there's going to be a couple times where the video clip stops when you bail to your back and just restarts when you're on your head, just to cut this down under 10 minutes. Otherwise I can't upload it to YouTube. Okay, good position. Your back leg needs to come down a little bit. Hips need to go forward, head needs to go back. Kind of the same theme that we've been working with. Here's Steph trying to just pull you into alignment. Back leg needs to go down. Good. There you go. Good response. Now, that back leg is going to be something like your mantra of big legs that you're just going to have to keep reminding yourself, because your hamstring gets tired, and the tendency is for your lower leg to get it vertical like it is right now, and that's just not a lot of lift. So bending your back leg, good response. Look how your head is bent, yeah, and it scoops you right out. All right, good wide legs there, looks nice. Your nose, still, if you drew a vertical line from your nose and your chin, that's going up a good, at least a half a head length, if not a head length in front of your hips. We're gonna have to get that back into alignment. Now you can see how far forward your head is. Again, you're gonna start wobbling here. The fix for that is wide legs. Now, yep. Now that was one of those clips I cut out, so you were just back flying. Pretty good. Again, your head needs to go back. I think your hips really don't look too bad, so if you can get your head back, I think that's going to be a pretty easy fix. But you're leaning head forward, hips back, and that's going to make you want to scoot out towards your back pretty much every time. There you go. Another clipped part, but really just back flying. Okay, so we're both trying to push you kind of up over the top of your head. That's looking much better. If you lifted your chin up, you can see that you're sort of rolling back down. If you lifted your chin up, you want to sit right on the top of your head. So she's trying to get you to turn a little bit. That's just turning your head and letting your shoulders follow. Let back leg getting kind of weak. Yep. Okay. Okay, yep, pulling your head back. Now we're getting somewhere. Back of your head is getting more in line with your hips. You can see it's kind of rolling forward like your body's sinking back again, but that started out in the right way. So what I'm saying there is that to try to keep your legs from wobbling around, you want to be tight through your core. Keeping your legs really wide, keeping your hips locked so that your legs don't wobble around like that, because it's pretty tough to get a handle on that when you don't understand what those wobbles are doing to you. All right, so again, head back, head back. Steph's telling you chin up. We got to go head back as well. Hips forward. There you go. Back leg is could be a little more flat, but not too bad. Now, part of this, to be honest, is the burble that you're getting from my body, but that's sort of a necessary evil of having someone spot you. There's got to be some part of me back there. If you start driving backwards, which you did on one of them, I don't remember seeing it now, but you drove backwards really strong on one of them. So I'm saying arch more. And a lot more head back. There you go. You can see that your neck is just straighter. It was a little bit crooked before, and we're going to need to keep doing that. I don't know if maybe we need a little bit more wind speed to pull you up a little more vertical. I know we're already in the 90s. And the other option is wearing a slightly bigger suit if there's not enough wind speed. There you go. Head's in a better position. Back leg needs to be bent a little bit. There you go. Good response. And you can see that you just kind of are settling your shoulders back behind your head. And it's almost like your chin's going to go on your chest, which it almost is right there, yeah. It's got to go way up, way up. There you go. It's still got to go up and back. Bend your back leg. That's what she's telling you. You can see that you got a little bit light there. Now you're coming up and wanting to go forward. Okay, so telling you head back there. Leg position looks pretty good again. Head still needs to go back, but it's looking better. Now you can see that you came up and you put your head so far forward. It's got to come back. It's got to be vertically in line with your hips, but that's what I'm saying there. Head back. Pull your head back. But really not bad. At least it's nice to see that you're coming up a little bit. That's really is good for this being your first day on your head. Okay, you can see you're already coming up. You need that head back. You can see the lean of your body. She's telling you head back. You went back a little bit. You're almost there. Oh, almost there. She's telling you head back. Looking pretty good. You can see that your neck is a lot straighter. Good. Pull your head back. Pull it back. This is looking much, much better. Now your back leg is looking pretty weak. Look where your knee is relative to your hips. You got to push that back. Nice work though.